Hey everyone, it's been a while since I've done a video. I'm sorry for that, but I've seen some guys talking about putting scent for deer hunting on scent bombs and stuff like that, about the tinks. I like the tink scent bomb, but this year I didn't get tink scent bombs. I got the HS scent stations, but I'm using my tinks lure. I'm using number one doe and doe in heat, or tink 69. And they say, I've seen a guy, he said that he puts the whole bottle on each scent bomb or scent station, whichever one you use. I myself don't like to do that. I myself just like to unscrew the cap, pull the wick out, and I like the scent bomb's wick because it's wider, but I just put drops down through here on both sides, and then hang that from a tree like that, you know. But that's a brand new one. I just bought a pack the other day. But I'm gonna go over some stuff that I use no matter when I'm hunting. I carry this Flexstone only one call. It's got the young buck, mature buck, doe, and fawn. I like that, especially early season. The buck grunts do good for stopping deer, and the fawn bleat and fawn distress bleat really causing them does. I mean, really. Another good call that I like to use is the Primrose Original Can. I mean, it's easy to use. I like it. And for rattling, I prefer horns a lot. A pretty good size 10 horn. But I carry an HS rattle bag. It works real good. And most people, they don't use backpacks or day packs. That's up to you. I myself use them, but that's just me. In mine, I carry my hoist rope, my limb saw, and all my stuff like that. And when I'm not hunting, I keep my safety harness in it. I always wear my safety harness. I prefer that you do too. It helps a lot. It keeps you safe. I also keep like glove, extra gloves, face mask, stuff like that, and also a deer drag. Also my knives. I carry about 4 or 5 knives in the woods, one for each thing that I may need in case I end up having to skin a deer in the woods. I also carry a ratchet strap with me. I keep an extra one on my tree stand at all times. I keep two on it. And when I'm in a tree, I use one on the top part and one on the bottom. I myself also like to use an easy hanger, great for bow and rifle. I've talked about that in a previous video and talked about some other stuff in previous videos, but they wasn't good because I done them from my cell phone. But I'm going to talk about broadheads and arrows. Well, I myself, I shoot cheap Walmart arrows. I mean, just standard. And I'm shooting a Martin Cheetah with on 65 pounds, 27-inch draw, shooting about probably 350, about 320 foot per second. It's 315 to 325, so at 55 to 70 pound draw weight. So I'd say I'm shooting about 320. But I've got two of my favorite types of broadheads. If I'm going to be using a fixed blade, I like to use a Muzzy MX4 with the chisel tip, and as you can see right there, the paint's off my arrow, or the print, I mean. That's from shooting some good tight groups with the Martin. They shoot real good groups, by the way. I use a whisker biscuit and a 3-pin true glow sight. I'm about to put me a pendulum on it. You can see my quiver behind me by the window. I mean, it's a good quiver. It come with it. Most of the time when I'm in the stand, that's put up in the tree or in my backpack. I mean, it's only on my bow if I'm in a truck, or if I'm in the truck or vehicle. It's took off the bow, keep from damaging my arrows and my fletchings. But most of the time, if it's on my bow, I'm normally going to or from the stand. I mean, that's just about all there is to it. And for the day pack, or backpack I use, I just use a standard backpack, the biggest one Walmart has. I mean, I get a lot of stuff from Walmart, by the way. And for like ammo, I shoot a 270. I like to use a Remington Core-Lokt 130 grain for my 270. It shoots great. I mean, best shooting bullets I've used. I ain't scared to shoot 300 yards and kill. I killed a 6-point, pretty good 6-point this past season. Not this season, but last season. This year I killed a spike and 2 does. But also another broadhead I like to use. It's an expandable. It's basically the only expandable I really want to trust and use. The Rage 2 blade. I'm crazy about a Rage now. I mean, normally I've always been told never shoot an expandable. Never shoot an expandable. Always use fixed blades. But Rage came out with this. I watched a bunch of videos on it. Then I seen a buddy of mine had them, and I looked at them and seen how they was, and I was like, them's gonna open no matter what. Slip cam, I mean, when it's like turn it around here. It's like yes. Then when it hits the deer, it's gonna just do like that. I mean, it's open. It's gonna open. It's on impact every time. Raging the Cage works all the time. They're real sharp. I mean, the sharpest broadheads I've seen is the Muzzy MX4s. I mean, the Muzzies, I love the Muzzies, and Rage now as well. But also some other stuff that you may want to carry in your backpack that I carry on as well most of the time. I carry some food, water. I mean, little stuff like crackers, stuff like that, and water, bottled drinks, preferably not a Coke. Something that will help you. A Coke has a salt in it, it will dry you out real good and quick. Salt, I mean, I think I've always been told salt absorbs water, and if it absorbs the water, I mean, you're gonna get thirstier, and if you ain't got anything else to drink and you're in the woods, you're just out of luck. I mean, that's all there is to it. Most people carry a map with them in the woods. I don't carry a map, but that's just myself. I mean, I ain't talking bad about a map or a compass. I mean, I don't use them. What I do is I mainly keep an eye on the sun. I know where the sun's at, and really I can go without looking at my phone as long as I know what time it is when the sun comes up. When the sun's straight up above me and stuff like that, I can just about tell. And well, others, anything else? I mean, I can't really think of what you really want to hear because I haven't got much videos from other people. But I'm gonna try out the quick fletch because most of my arrows this past bow season have done that and got holes all in the other fletchings. I mean, I'm gonna remove them, quick fletch them. I'm thinking about building me some custom arrows with gold tip arrows with lemon knots, because I lose arrows, so I'd have to have the lemon knot. But the only reason I'm not really bow hunting anymore at the moment, even though it's rifle season everywhere I hunt, is mainly because I had a little defect in my bow. I ain't saying anything bad about it. I love the bow. I've heard nothing but good out of them bows. But I'm gonna have to get fixed. Gonna try to take the old Muzzy here and put in a turkey this spring. So if where I hunt had a fall, I would have done killed one with it. Either that or tried to put the Rage in one. I don't really want to waste the Rage like that. I don't want to risk it. I've had several close encounters where I could have killed and more does with the bow. I mean, that actually was a Rage. I got the Rages. I mean, I had one within 5 yards of me. Full draw, clear shot. I mean, I just didn't want to shoot one at the moment because I didn't feel like skinning and dragging and gutting and the whole processing system. But yeah, I don't know if this but one thing that I like to do also to keep my tree stand safe, if I'm hunting on private property, or not private, but on leased property or anything like that, or scared I'll lose a stand or something, I put a good cable and a good lock on them. I mean, it holds them. I use a good cable that a buddy of mine custom made that it'd take at least a 40-pound pair of bolt cutters to break through this cable, and it'd take them probably 20 minutes to break through it. Then I mean, I use good stuff. Myself, just normal Walmart padlock. As I said, Walmart. You may want stuff from other places. I myself, Walmart. That's all there is to it. But thanks for watching. Remember, if there's anything you want me to look at or see or try to do anything about, I mean, just message me on here. I check my email every day, sometimes 2 and 3 times a day. I get on YouTube a lot to look at music and other hunting videos and other stuff like racing and stuff like that. But on Sundays I don't get on, but maybe once, if that. I mean, if I get on, it's probably just to look at one song or something most of the time. But I also like to say about the Winchester Power Max ammo. Great ammo, good ballistics. I mean, you can't beat a core lock. I mean, I love them. That's all I've ever shot. But a buddy of mine shot a deer, a good doe last year with one, and even shot a possum with one. I mean, blew it up 30 yards. I mean, if that, stepped it off about 25 or 20, but it looked to be about 30. So then again, I ain't good at judging distance. I mean, in the tree stand, I use trail marker tape. Before I even hunt, I walk out each direction 4 or 5 ways around my tree and mark with trail tape at 25, 35, and 45 yards. That's what my 3 pins are set at. When I put that pendulum, I'll probably go around about 40, in between 40 and 45, and mark it. But also I carry trail tape in the woods. I forgot to mention that. Also, these scent bombs and scent dispensers and scent stations. When you hang them up in a tree, hang them in front of your stand. I mean, they come 3 to a pack. You can put like one at where your pins are, like it. Put one facing this way, one facing this way, and one facing that way. For if you're using like a pendulum or so at your 45 yards or 40 or whatever your last pin is, because you can pretty much judge from there by it pretty easily. Or you could put like if you're shooting, like I shoot 25, 35, and 45, I could put one at 20 or 25 and one at 40 or 45 and judge pretty much for 35 and 30s. That's just me. I mean, some people's got to where they can just look at it and be perfect on the distance. I can't do that. Wish I could, but I can't. I mean, I don't even use a rangefinder, mainly because they cost a lot of money. Same with trail cameras. I'm thinking about getting me one. Most people, I seen a guy on here just recently say the only reason he don't use trail cameras is because he's too cheap to buy one. I mean, I don't blame him. I'm about the same way. I don't want to fork out the cash for something. I mean, they always say you get what you pay for, and I believe that. I mean, these Rage broadheads, I mean, I paid for these 100 grain 2-blade Rage broadheads, $45 at Academy. It's $40 plus tax, so $45. And all I got was 3 of them. I mean, you get what you pay for. Rage is top of the line. I've heard Schwacker and all the others. I mean, so is Muzzy. Muzzy's a good name brand. And especially if you're first getting out, I mean, I don't suggest anything other than a Muzzy or a Rage myself. That's just me. Early season, remember, don't use doe in heat. Use #1 doe tanks. And then about this time of year, switch to Old Faithful there, Tank 69. And also these bleach right here, I use them year round. I mean, bow season, One year I hit with it in bow season about 2 or 3 times, about 9:45. Had 2 deer right there in my face within like that. I mean, great, great product. I mean, way to go, Primrose, for making that call. And HS, I mean, all calls and all that work. I mean, they're all good. Some of them work. Most of them work. Most of the ones I've seen worked. Well, I was supposed to close this earlier, but thanks for watching. Remember to message me. God bless you. Just remember, if it's brown, it's down. But if you let them bucks walk, you'll get them does. Or if you let them does walk, you'll get them bucks. I let a doe walk myself. Seen a buck within 3 seconds, but it was running so fast I didn't have time to get the gun up. Thanks for watching again. On that day I didn't see anything for like the doe was about 8:15, the buck was about 8:30. Right after the doe left, and I didn't see anything till 1 o'clock. And then all of a sudden it's brownish down about 1 o'clock, and about 12 o'clock, and about 1, there's 5 does come by me. I pulled up on one, shot. Thanks for watching, y'all. Hope this helps a little bit or so. Thanks.